Hi, my name is John Paffett. I'm the Commercial Director of Spaceport Cornwall, and I run a project and system engineering company called KISP. When we started the Spaceport program back in 2014 and then in 2019 when we were able to secure the money from Cornwall Council, it became really evident that we had two issues within the region. One was that there was a lack of understanding of what we could do with space, and the other issue was inspiration, aspiration within school and college children. And so we thought, what could we do about that? So we were busy thinking about how we implement a spaceport, but we thought, what else can we do to bring space to Cornwall and make people more aware? So we started thinking about a number of different ideas of how we could involve people in space-based programs. And out the back of that came the idea for Kernow Sat. So Kernow obviously being Cornwall, and could we do a satellite that was relevant to the people within Cornwall? There's so many different applications that we went, okay, well actually let's do a satellite that's all geared around marine environmental monitoring. Given that we're surrounded by a huge amount of ocean, and so it's pretty much relevant to everybody. Many reasons. First of all, within the space industry is very inspirational. It's great business to be in, but we have dire recruitment problems. Really difficult to get people involved in the industry. So just looking at it from an industry perspective, there's a challenge. But actually looking at it from a regional perspective, it's how do you get people into engineering and sciences? How do you show people the opportunities that are open to them? And especially in somewhere like Cornwall, which isn't very well known at the moment for high-tech industry, it's very difficult for people to understand the opportunities that are out there for them. And so like Kernow Sat is a way of actually providing examples of how they can be involved in this industry and to attract them in. And also it's one of those industries that can always do with an injection of fresh blood. So really harnessing the potential and the imagination of the youngsters as they come through school and into industry is key. Obviously in the event that we've been doing today at the Eden project, we've been looking at the use of Kernow Sat for marine environmental monitoring applications. And so we've had a couple of organisations. We've had Falmouth Harbour, we've had the Coastal Crusaders, each with unique needs. So for example, Falmouth Harbour is looking at seagrass restoration. Can we use satellites in monitoring the environment in which seagrass can grow? So something like Kernow Sat may be able to help out in that application. With the work that's going on with Coastal Crusaders and others, it's looking at, can we measure even simple things like temperature or ocean salinity, so that we can get a better understanding of the local environment, as well as things like coastal pollution. So can we use a small spacecraft for monitoring coastal pollution? So it's a way of potentially, it won't solve every problem, but it's a way of solving some of the needs of some of those organisations. Absolutely. Yes, I mean it's been a long time coming, and a lot of work has happened, and it will be the first launch in the UK, which is really exciting. The UK is the only country to have ever developed a rocket and then stopped. So we've never actually done a launch from UK territory, so it'll be the first. And to see that aircraft taking off out of Newquay Airport, and then delivering a payload and delivering our satellite so that we can then do the monitoring, it's just, it'd be phenomenal.